Alright, so now we're on what pets does Ken use? So we're gonna start with the tiger. This one I use Call Beast for because he's inexpensive. He's like 2,000 or 2k gil per jug. You get him from the NPC shop in Upper Juno. Alright, with him, well, on your skirmish version 2 armor you get from Your Seal Wield, Alluvian. Double attack is really good, especially, and also attack and accuracy is really good for him. And I use my Charmer's Merlin, get him down to 10 seconds each move, and he does pretty good. His Razor Fang does a lot of damage. That's Claw Cyclone. Oops. That's the frontal AoE one. I'll just end them with it. This one charge as well. Also, use him if you have to fight a monster that has a lot of shadows or flying. Also, if they're flying, here's Razor Claw. That's dang it. This bar is aggravating. I'm gonna get it off my screen. There we go. Razor Fang. Razor Fang. Where's all these toads coming from? Yep. So just do that over and over again. ShamWow. Boom. Okay, next. Oh, let's go over to food for him. Alright, I bought these to show you. Shiramuchi. Let's see how much. Dairies! Fish. I hate when they aggro. Alright. So, food wise. Also, if you want to check out the stats of your pet, all you do is type check tab harem. It tells you the stats of them. Like his accuracy is 946, primary attack is 1393. So, if I use Shiramuchi, now it boosts my accuracy up. I forgot to do my accuracy, but here's my accuracy with Shiramuchi. 916. Here's Randy's accuracy now. 1054. So that's really good. And it helps with in-game content. Next food. Use my antacids. Don't want to get myself heartburn. Akamuchi. Okay. Akamuchi is like the red mage of the food world. It gives you both attack and accuracy. So I think it gives, let's see how much accuracy and attack it gives my pet. Still not bad, guys. I mean, he lost some accuracy, but now his accuracy is 1,221. Dang, my nose is running. His primary attack is 1,468. So yeah, that's pretty good too. Let's see how much he does with that little bit of attack boost. Alright. Sorry, Froggy. It does pretty good. Alright. And now, Kusamuchi. Let's see what that does. Oh, you're clicking, I use a controller. I'm a controller person. Alright, let's see how much attack Tiger gets. Woo! 1,500. But accuracy is down to 946 still. So you might have to, the accuracy set that you make for your pet will come in handy when you use Kusamuchi. Or if you have a Geo in your party that does accuracy down on a monster. Alright. Oh, I think I got aggro already. Dang. Oh my. Yep. Pretty beefy. Alright. So that's all with the tiger pet really. What's next? What's another pet I use? Oh, Bertha. She's a staple of physical AoE damaging trains. Okay. Where's she at? And don't ask me why her name's like that. Most of these joke pets' names is like Square Enix watched a strip club movie before they made the names. And like my rabbit, my high quality rabbit is called Pondering Peter. Let's see. Or alluring honey. All right. Leave. And this is my freebie JA. Bestial Loyalty. Now Bertha probably won't have as much attack as Randy, but it's fine because her Tag Buffet or whatever it's called, Tag Marina Buffet, is so OP it doesn't even matter. Yeah. And it chokes the enemy too. Bertha chokes the enemy. But this is what I do with this. She's great for AoEing. These frogs and fish. This is what you do. Make her attack this fish. I don't know if it linked, but it's fine. Ow. If you don't know me by and there's that from aggro and link. And then get them all together and AoE them to death. And then mostly die. Haven't got lucky. And she does really good. Alright. And that's for pets I really use. Now for magic damage AoE, if you have your magic accuracy set and your magic attack bonus set, I recommend using Warlike Patrick, Fire Blast or Fireball. Yeah, Fireball. That does really good, especially fighting against Umbriels. Umbriels are just like super duper weak against fire. But if you're fighting the Cooks, use. Where's Heartbreaker Kin at? Use Blackwater Broth, Headbreaker Kin. No relation. I don't break heads. He does Curse Sphere, which does extra damage to the Cooks. He's ideal also, I mean, Patrick is ideal for Skirmish V2 for Yorcia Wield, but Ken is way more better than Patrick because Curse Sphere is dark damage. So the only resist that you'll get fighting the elements in Yorcia Wield version 2 Skirmish is dark, and dark elements don't really do that much. They only just cast Drain 2 and the Feebles and all that stuff, which is pretty manageable. But with Patrick, you use Fireball, and there's Fire Elementals that resist it, take less damage from it, and then there's Water Elementals too. So now you got 2 Elementals casting a Tier 5 or Tier 3 Guh at you. You're about dead. But with Ken, the dark element of the Cursed Sphere damages mostly everything except dark. So, yep. Those 2 pets I recommend too. And other pets are good too. It's just Like, okay, this right here, this pet right here is level 75. You'll probably get as high as level 80 or whatever with your gloves, or 100. I don't know. But there's a thing about Amigo Saber Tender. If you're really strapped for accuracy, and you cannot hit the monster at all, even your pet cannot hit the monster. Like you're fighting those Apex monsters in Rakaznar Inner Court. People can't hit them things with crap. Even players who focus on not even Beastmasters, even jobs that have really high accuracy. Like you need beefy accuracy for them things, like 1,400 to hit them good. Use this pet. It uses question mark needles. It's 3 charges. It takes kind of a long time to charge. It takes 30 seconds, but it never misses at all. Never misses. And you can skill chain with Cloud Splitter in it. So if you use Cloud Splitter and then question mark needles, it'll do a dark skill chain, which is really handy fighting those monsters. Also, fighting the Apex monsters down in Mo Gates, the Raptors. Me and my friends have been doing the skill chain combo where basically the red mage will start out with Savage Blade, and another paladin will use CDC, and then a dragoon will use Star Diver, and then it'll do darkness. Hit the Apex monster for 15 to 20,000 damage, and then I'll use my Saber Tender to do question mark needles, and then I'll pop it for around 6,000 to 10,000, and then the darkness skill chain, the second darkness skill chain after that, will be around 30 to 50,000 damage. So even though this monster is level 75, do not just pass it up. It is really good, especially for party dynamics. I'll do a video on doing that to show you what it's like. It's pretty sexy too. And what else? Alluring Honey is a high quality version of Rolodent Candy, which is like those gourd type plant monsters in Yorcia Wield. They're pretty good, they're pretty durable, they resist lightning, and dark. If you're fighting Balamor in Skirmish V2, really good. His moves don't hurt Honey at all, hardly. And she has a move that does, it's called Tickling Tendril, I think. It stuns the enemy too. Really good, one charge. I use her sometimes too. Don't hardly use Arthur. But yeah, I heard he's good too, fighting Tojiel. Pondering Peter. Awesome Bunny. He uses, the staple bunny moves. If you're strapped for healing in your party, 2 charges, Wild Carrot, Pondering Peter will cure everyone for 1,800. Really awesome. Fermented Broth is a crab, good for tanking. Metallic Body is awesome, and Scissor Guard is awesome as well. Windy Greens, which is the bird, like Ibuki, Attentive Ibuki, the pink birds. Really good, durable. Takes 50% reduced damage on slashing damage. Good tank. This magic move has an extra dispel to it. Swooping Frenzy does, I think defense negative minus 30% and magic defense minus 30%. 2 charges, and the magic move is 1 charge. And Pentapeg, which is 3 charges, gives a quick amnesia effect. Pretty good. Tantalizing Broth. Calls Vicky. Now, she's the boar type, the pig, and I haven't used her much, but I heard with haste, a bunch of haste stacked onto her, and then you do 2 hour, and then you do Run Wild, and use her 3 charge move called Zealous Snort, I think, or Zealous Snort. She becomes a hitting machine and a blocking machine and a counter machine, and she's really good. I've seen Beastmasters use her on his videos, and she does really good. So check her out and check out his videos as well. And I'll put down the link below to his channel so you can see what she's like. I've seen him use her in his videos as well. So I'll put the link down to his channel. Muddy Broth, 3-star Lynn. She's a ladybug. You get her from the shop in Upper Juneau. And she's a thief. I don't use her that much, that's what I'm farming. And Rapid Broth. Oh, wait, Pale Sap is the beetle. You get him from the shop as well. He's pretty good for tanking, especially for accuracy down. Heavenly Broth is a high quality version of a mosquito pet. I haven't used the mosquito pet that much, but I think she's resistant to getting dark. That's good. She has high evasion and high attack rate. Rapid Broth causes a Raptor. You can buy him from the shop too. He's pretty good. He's almost equivalent to Randy. Ankle Biter Jed. That's the Dynamite. He's a Dark Knight pet, but he's okay in terms of damage wise, but not as good as Randy. But he does have a good AoE move if you need something other than Bertha. It's pretty good too. Cursed Annabelle. She is a ant lion. She has pretty good defense. Almost like a paladin. Well, she has almost 1,000 defense. That's pretty good for tanking. And to be honest, I haven't quite tried her yet. I should try her on Titan because since Titan does earth damage, I think antlions are resistant to earth as well. So I might try her when I fight Titan. Because it's hard to find something resistant to earth. You know, it does 50% less on, you know, it. Crud Ralphie, I don't use him that much. He's just been there, sitting there a really long time. He's a turtle. That's about it. Use Demonry Core for pet accuracy. For my accuracy, Hasty Pinion +1. Let's see. And that's about it for pets. Alright. And like things like, oh yeah, in my equipment section, I should have went over my earrings and stuff. For Randy, I mostly use, since I use Randy a lot and Bouncing Bertha, melee attacks, I have my Farron necklace. You know, I focus on a double attack. It's good to have double attack. And this you get from completing the Seekers of Alan storyline. Really good ring. And yep, that's it for the pet section and a little bit of my equipment section. So yep, that's that right there. Now going to next. Alright, now we're on pet skill chains. This is what I use. This pet is what I use to skill chain with doing light. Ibuki does light with my Cloud Splitter. So, or vice versa. So here we go. Just do Swooping Frenzy. Then do Cloud Splitter. And there you have it. A light skill chain. And that's how you do. Ow. Oh man. Water of Faith. Oh! I didn't even. Oh, I didn't even see it. I thought I killed it. I looked away and suddenly I see I'm getting smacked. That's funny. That's gonna be awesome. So yeah, guys, that's how you do light skill chain. Okay. And now I'm gonna show you a different pet. Alright guys, well we're in a different spot now. We're in Horizon Jima. And now I'm going to show you what it's like to skill chain with Bertha. She is pretty good at skill chaining with herself as well. Well, with herself. The bird, Ibuki is kind of hard to skill chain with herself unless you're doing Unleash. But normally you can make Bertha skill chain with herself. Okay, let me just call out some trust. Since these mobs here are kind of beefy. There you go. Use some Shiramuche. Might call more trust. Who should I call, guys? Ooh, excuse me. Shantoto 2. She likes some magic burst off the skill chains. Alright. Let me put on my filters. Alright, that should do. That is kicking butt. I'll fight him. Alright. Always apply a spur. And here's what the skill chain looks like. Yep. Do detonation. Inventory. I'll show you one more time. That wasn't a pretty good angle. I'll do it on this mosquito. Alrighty. And I won't engage. I'll just fight normally. There you go. And here's time for the skill train. Do this. Then taking in a buffet. Then you can follow up with another blades to hit it again for a precision skill chain. So yeah, try it out. I highly suggest it. Okay, and to the next segment. Alright, next segment is macros. Here's my pet macro right here. When you do ready moves, I just put all my pet moves into one single macro. This is my AoE pet moves. And you notice I have petted in. So macro targets the pet, so I can increase my distance a little bit more to keep myself out of area of effect range. I just run in and run out really fast. And then I have my single pet moves. I gotta put more in there, but yeah. That would be counted as AoE, but I threw it in there for convenience sake when I was fighting a hardened monster. And that's really the pet macro I use. So when you spam it, especially when you use Unleash, you can spam Unleash and it'll pick whatever pet you have, it'll pick the move for that pet in here. Yep. And that's it for macros. So I plan on adding more into the future, guys, but at the moment I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks for liking. If you like this video, please subscribe and comment. And Kenshin is signing out. Peace.